Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. So today I'm going to be explaining this trade on GBP USD. I gave this trade to my community and we smashed full take profit. This was the outlook and this was the full take profit. Let's get straight into it. But before we get into today's video, don't forget to subscribe, share this video and comment, guys. And if you want to join our community, just look into the description box below. You'll get a link to our community. If you want my recommended broker, you also get a link to my recommended broker, guys. And let's get straight into the chat. So with this trade, it was on what? GBP USD. You understand? I used 2 time frames, right? But right now, I'm just going to give you guys the whole thing of how I was able to enter the trade. Then later, we'll go into the chat so I can teach you guys very well. So before I entered this trade and buy on GBP USD, I first marked out my level. Right, good. You can see I marked down my level. Why did I pick this particular level? Why did I pick this particular level? You can see when price got to this side, you can see the sells. It came back to touch that same level. You can see the sells. And you can see the same thing here again. You understand? So what is it telling? It's telling you that this level is a very strong level, or price will base this level very well. So next time, if price gets to the level and it doesn't sell, then if it breaks, we wait for our retest, then we will buy. And you can see that's exactly what price did here. Price broke. You can see price broke. And anytime price breaks a level, you don't have to take the trade. Always wait for the retest to buy. 80% or 70% of the time, price will come back to retest the level. And you can see as it did, you have to just be patient. Don't wait for when price breaks the level and it's moving upwards. You'll be thinking price wants to go and leave. Always be patient. Wait for the retest, then you buy. Trading is the name, patience is the game. You understand? So this was a very simple trade. Let's go over again. It was a very nice level. What makes a level valid? When it has 2 or more touches, and you can see we had more than 2 touches here. And when price got back to the level, it wasn't giving me any confirmation to sell. So once it broke, I just waited for price to retest, get a buy confirmation, and you understand it was a simple one. So at this level, price was what? A resistance here. At these 3 levels, price was a resistance. So once price breaks the resistance, comes to retest it and buys on that same resistance, what do we call it? We call it a resistance turn toward support. You understand? So now it's no more a resistance here, it's now a support, because we buy on a support and we sell on a resistance. So to make everything short, we just call it a level. So now let's get into the chart. Let me just explain to you guys how we're able to get it very well. Let's go. Hello guys, welcome to the chat. All right, so let's get straight into it. Before I took this trade, you can see this level. I had this level first, so you can see we got the first touch here. That's one touch. We got another touch here. That's the second touch. And we got another touch here. That was a third touch. We have one touch in the past, but I just don't want to go there. Let's just use this part. I don't want to complicate the chart, you understand? So we have one, we have the second touch, and we have the third touch, you understand? What also gave me a confirmation to take this buys, I went into the DXY, right? What was the DXY? DXY is the dollar index, you understand? So in the DXY was also what? DXY was on a resistance. What do you do on a resistance? You sell on a resistance. Why did I pick this particular resistance? You can see the touches here. I'm just using the rectangle tool to label the touches for you guys to see them. You can see we got the break, we got the retest on this level. You can see how solid this level on the DXY was. You understand? You can see how solid it is. Let me just highlight all these touches. You can see all these touches, right? Good. So DXY finally broke the level, came to retest. You understand? So if DXY broke this level and was retesting the level, what does it mean? It means DXY wanted to sell, right? And if you know your base and quote currency, if DXY wants to sell, any currency that has the USD as its quote currency, you understand, it's going to what? It's going to be doing the opposite. You understand? So whilst DXY was on its resistance, GBP USD was what? On a support. understand? So it was like giving me two confirmations. I had a lot of confirmation, but I want to pick the important one for you guys to see. So you can see it was like giving me a good confirmation, right? This level on the DXY was not a small level, it was a very strong level. You can see. So DXY broke it, and as I told you, anytime price breaks a level, 80%, 70%, it will come back to retest the level. Let me mark it out. It will come back to retest the level, right? So you can see the same cells here. That's the opposite we got on the GBP USD. Yeah. You see, that was the same level or same movement we got. You can see it's almost the same. You understand? So this was a very simple trade I go in there for my community. Like I said, if you want to join my community, all you have to do is just look in the description box below, and we have mentorship classes. You understand? We have beginner class, we have advanced class, and anyhow you want your mentorship. We also have one-on-one for those who want to be taught alone. You understand? All you have to do is you can just join our mentorship class. Just tap the link in the description box so you can join my class, guys. And if you can't afford for the class, there's always free content for you to try your hands on. So this is the COFFIEFX here, and you can see this was what I gave to my free community members. And you can also join the VIP too. But still, if you can't afford for that one, we also have free for you guys. Anyhow you want it, we've got you covered. See you guys in my next video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment. Bye.